So here we are in a field of oats and we're not sure what the moisture is. So we're just going out and doing it by hand, stripping the oats by hand and then trying to get them into this bucket here. What you want to do is try and get all the straw off, and the seed should theoretically drop down into the bucket. There's a bit of a breeze, which means that it blows away the straw. Because if it's dry enough, then we can get the combine going tomorrow. If it's not dry enough, then we can't. But with 40-degree heat predicted next week, we're hoping it's going to be dry enough to get going tomorrow. Right, so now we've got our sample. I'll put it in a moist meter. Pour it out. Turn it on. And then you kind of grind it right down to make it into a powder. Once you've done that, switch on. The idea is that we should be able to get a reading. And this is reading about 1% under. So if we add 1%, then we should get a reading. Which says 12.4, so I reckon that's about 13.4, which is good. That means we can combine. There's another method, which is the bite test.
14%.
Knowing him, he's probably not far wrong. So anyway, we'll be combining tomorrow. So you can see here that we've got the combine going. It goes up and down all day long, morning, noon and night, and eventually it will get full in the tank and outload, and here it is outloading into the trailer, which then takes it back to the barn. So that will be about 16 tonnes, and that will go back to the barn. Even at night, you can see we're still working, and here it is back in the barn, being tipped up and outloaded. And then bit by bit, the barn fills up and the store fills up, the fields get cut, and there's lots and lots of wheat in the barn, which then goes out around the world to be turned into flour and ultimately bread. And in fact, we do some of it ourselves on the farm. We have a small mill, and so we take the product, which is the wheat, there it is, going into the mill, and it gets ground up, turned into flour, and then we package it up and we sell our own flour. And then ultimately, we even use our own flour to bake our own bread. So that's our harvest from grain to loaf.